Yeah. Load. 14 day. What is it? I don't know. Servant teacher, that's Sakura. She eats servants. She's a Holy Grail. I wake up at the same time as usual. It's before 6 o'clock. The day's dawning and the sky is filled with grey clouds again. Yeah. I don't feel any pain from my left arm. It's probably not a good thing. There's no one in the living room. I should make breakfast before Tosaka wakes up. Maybe. The news is on. It's become my daily routine to check the news in the morning. Hello, Tosaka. There aren't any big stories. I guess it didn't appear last night. She must be in the Black Shadow. Yeah, I guess it doesn't come out every day. I had to be careful not to let my relief show. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to bear hundreds of people getting hurt 2 days in a row. There's 2 days left right after this. This is the 14th, so 14, 15, 16, yeah, okay. It's past 7. Sakura and I are the only ones left in the living room. Sakura and Ilya are both sleeping. I wanted Ilya to wake up and come, but Tosaka told me that she's tired and I should let her rest. Alright. So you should rest too in preparation for tonight. What's happening tonight? Tosaka says this out of the blue. Why? Are we gonna fight Zokin? It's the creation of our secret weapon. We'll complete the framework today, so we'll do the projection tonight. Oh. We'll go settle our match with Zokin. As soon as we succeed, we can't allow any more victims. No matter what that shadow may be, the Holy Grail War will end once we defeat Zokin. The mysterious shadow should disappear then. Tosaka, you really think the shadow will disappear once the war is over? It will, whatever it is. I'm sure it appeared because of the Holy Grail. I don't know if it wants the Holy Grail or if the Holy Grail summoned it, but either way, it's here because of the Holy Grail. So it'll disappear once the Holy Grail is gone. In short, the shadow will disappear once the war ends. That will happen when the time expires, when only one master remains, or when the Holy Grail vessels dies. Tosaka, you already knew what the shadow is. I'm just guessing. It might not disappear even if we defeat Zoken. It might disappear even when the war ends. So I'm going to take the surest method. We can't rely on uncertainties like obtaining the Holy Grail ourselves. We have to take down both Zoken and the Shadow with our own powers. Yosaka gets up. I don't know why, but she takes a water jug and the pajamas are prepared for Sakura. Hey, what are you doing? I'm going to see how Sakura's doing. The room is next to mine, so I'm in a better position to look after her. Hey, no, I'll take care of Sakura. Don't be stupid. You didn't get any sleep last night, did you? Can't you tell that you're a liability in your condition? I didn't get any sleep? Don't be stupid, I slept last night. I don't believe this. You're so tired that you don't even notice. Geez, go look at the mirror. If you think I'm lying, you want to Sakura with dark circles around your eyes and looking pale. It'll just make her worry. What? Are you serious? I'm looking pale? Why would I lie? Geez. Just go to your room and rest. I'll go get you in the afternoon. Alright. Oh, and if you don't go to sleep, I can help you. If you don't mind me copying Ryder, I can put you under for a day. For about a day. Copying Ryder means copying her mystic eyes. But as far as I know, Tosaka doesn't have any mystic eyes. In short, Are you telling me to be your guinea pig? Exactly, I wasn't interested before, but mystic eyes might not be that bad. I can't do anything on that scale, but I might be able to do something like sleep suggestion. Don't lie, what was that about them not being bad? You just don't want to stay defeated, so you want to learn it too, right? I don't think it's that easy to learn. You know, it's supposed to be like sorcery, so you can't really imitate with magic. Just be quiet, so what about it? Do you want to try it or not? No, you idiot, I'm having nothing to do with such a dangerous experiment. First of all, if I sleep for a day, I can't wake up until tomorrow morning. Oh right, there'll be paralysis instead of sleep if it works too well. I think it'll work well on you since you're simple-minded. Saka seems to be convinced. I want to object, but I stay quiet since she might test on me if I do object. Well, I'm not that sensitive, so I can sleep if I want. You don't have to worry about me. No, papa. Really? Then can you rest in your room and let me handle Sakura's care? Then, Sakura drops a joking man and asks me with a serious eyes. I can't answer right away. I want to be with Sakura, but I have other things to do, and I can't let Sakura see me if I look as terrible as Tosaka says. I can trust Tosaka with Sakura's care, so I'll take her off her. You're right, then. You're right, then I'll be in my room. I'll bring her lunch and dinner, so can you take care of her the rest of the time? Bam bam. Yeah, you can leave her to me. I'll scold her and put her back to bed if she tries to get up. So can you really sleep by yourself? Don't you want to try it out once? You're persistent, I don't want anything dangerous. But thanks, Sasaka, I'm sorry for making you look out for me. I'm not looking out for you, I'm going... So, you go to sleep, okay? Sasaka leaves in a hurry, man. I don't know if she's perceptive or not, nor if she's a good person or a cold person. I hear geniuses tend to leave everyone else behind, and I'm guessing that's Tosaka's type. Sakura has it tough. I've never had peace of mind if the Sakuras were my older sister. Well, I bet every day would be fun though, right? That's why I want them back to being sisters as quickly as possible. I don't think that's gonna happen, but uh, Sakura and Tosaka can be happy to together again once the war ends, and the promise between their families goes away. The 11-year gap won't be bridged that easily, but I want them to get close enough to laugh together over trivial matters. I'd do anything to help. I think this is the most I can do for Sakura. And for Tosaka too. Sakura's like the only one who can make her look troubled. Oh crap. I just imagine Tosaka smiling happily. I'm sorry, Sakura. Wait, does this count as being unfaithful? No, more importantly, I can't take it easily forever. Tosaka said she'll challenge Zoken tonight. That's bad. The war will end if we defeat Zoken. The Holy Grail will appear once the war ends, no rather the Holy Grail will be opened. Zoken said the Holy Grail is a gate. What grants the wishes is not the Holy Grail, but what's inside of it. If that's true, what will happen to Sakura, who is the Holy Grail? Ilya said, Sakura loses her her human function as she nears completion as a Holy Grail. So there's only one way to save Sakura. Protect her until the Holy Grail will end. Yeah, which is in 3 days. I don't know how the Holy Grail will appear. I don't know if it appears when there's only one master left, or if the last master summons it. There's no problem if it's the latter. I just have to defeat Zoken, eliminate what's threatening Sakura, and wait for the duration of the war. Yeah. Oh yes, Sakura's still maxed out here. The Sakura said we'll challenge Zoken tonight. Then we can beat Zoken. If she says we're fighting, that means we have a high chance of winning. Then there's only one problem. The Black Shadow. Beating Zoken won't make it disappear. It will continue to surface as long as the Holy Grail Sakura exists. And it will take many lives every time. Waiting for the deadline means doing nothing about that shadow. I have to defeat it. I have to defeat the shadow myself. That's the only possible choice. But can I beat it? If that thing came from the Holy Grail, the shadow should not have a concept of death. If I'm to eliminate it, I have to eliminate the projector, Sakura herself, or destroy the main body that's sending magic energy to the projector. Main body, huh? I don't think such a thing exists. But I can't come up with any effective plans unless I assume so. The contents of the Holy Grail. Zoken implanted within Sakura a piece of the Holy Grail that was shattered in the previous war. Did it contain anything back then? Oh, wait a minute. Zoken said he made the crest one from a piece of the Holy Grail. Kotomin, he didn't notice that? No way. He extracted some crest one from Sakura. He removed just a small quantity, but he treated Sakura's body. So Kotomin has the Holy Grail? There's no way he would have noticed. He's a supervisor of the Holy Grail War, and he was, one of the last surviving masters in the previous war, and he should know what's wrong with her body. Ha. I run out of the door. Compelled by the sun inside, I can only think about the priest. Damn, why didn't I realize earlier? If I thought about it, I would have seen it right away. The shadow that appears as Sakura's subconscious form. That man must know what's inside the Holy Grail. So he's awakening it somehow? Huh? Is that Shira that just went outside? Sakura wonders about the sound from the front door. She looks out the window and sure enough she sees him running down the hill. That idiot told him to rest, but he never listens to people. She stops filling prescriptions and gets up. Sakura's medicine is important, but stopping Shiro comes first. Man, warnings going one ear and come out the other for him. He doesn't realize how exhausted he is. She dashes down the stairs. She hurries to the entrance to quickly call after Shiro. Oh, before that, she has to check on Sakura just in case. She hasn't given her the water jug or the pajamas since she was planning to bring them with the medicine. She hasn't taken her temperature either. Shiro's recklessness angers her, but she can't scold Shiro if she ignores Sakura. Well, it seems like she's sleeping. It's only been a minute. Shiro should quickly lose his breath, so stop and rest at the bottom of the hill. He shouldn't even be able to run a kilometer in this condition. The worst part is that he doesn't realize it. If she runs, she can catch up with him in no time. Of the people in this house right now, she has the most energy. It's natural that the strongest one looks after the weaker ones, the weaker members. I'm coming in, Sakura. She goes in without warning for a reply, waiting for a reply. I'm outside, I'm going outside. It won't take long, so keep resting. I leave you a change of clothes here, so she stops the sentence and... Crap, you did it, Sakura. Rin punches the wall enough to break it. Matter Sakura isn't in the room. The one in the bed is not her. You've fallen far, Rider. I've never thought I'd see a servant sleep in a bed, pretending to be her master. I was unwilling, but this is an order. But this is your carelessness. Please do not push your responsibility onto me. Well said. She's the one causing this trouble. She grits her teeth. Rin glares at Ryder with hostility, and Ryder ignores it coolly. To Sakura, if there is a next time, set a better observer. You cannot defeat Sakura with a mere jade bird fit familiar. She does not match you in ability, but her instincts are as good as yours. I see, thanks for the advice, but I guess that's not all, huh? Of course not. Sakura instructed me not to let you out of the room until she returns. Rin clucks her tongue. She can't do anything now. By herself, she cannot defeat or escape from Ryder. She can only stay here just as Sakura planned. I'm really pissed. He tried to help her since she can't handle it by herself, but now she's gone alone to settle things. Are you not going to resist? It is good to be graceful, but this is unexpected. I just don't want to have to go outside, right? I can't match you, so I'll stay quiet until she comes home. She sighs and leans against the wall. There's no will to fight. Rin relaxes, looks down, and with Ryder, she won't come back. No, even if she does come back, she won't be the Mato Sakura we know. Which is the worst possible future with the cold voice of a matress. Nah, maybe. Another interlude. I'll still have to keep fighting, whatever even if that happens. Ha ha ha. My chest hurts. You're going to kill Zoken, aren't you? My heart has been sending me a danger signal for a while now. Thump, thump, splat, thump. The heart spits out blood to the rest of the body, raging around as though saying it will if it moves anymore. Ha. My throat hurts. It feels like I'm swallowing needles every time I take a breath. So it's too scary to breathe. I'm already oxygen deprived, so intentionally limiting my breath is like suicide. Uh-huh. My limbs don't move well because they lack oxygen. I made it this far with unsteady steps, but I might fall unconscious at any time. Kifu. That thought brings back my strength. I can't fall here. Sticking out would become meaningless. I need to settle my match. I had to stop the old man that made me a master, even if it cost my life. Haha. I steady my breathing. It's fine, it's not that hard. It might be hard for others, but it's no problem for me. I just have to look at him, like I do like every night at dinner, and shake my head. And that's how man's schemes will end. I don't think about what will happen to me after I disobey the monster. If I do, I won't be able to go through with it, so I stop thinking too much. Fortunately, the memory in my head is vague. I will remember what I'm doing now in the next instant, so the fear is relatively small. Hmm. Green. I walked through my house, which I haven't been in for a few days. A dark house. I look through my scattering memories, but I can't remember the house ever being bright. It's just like always. It's damp, degenerate, and vicious like always, but... No way, why? But it's not as expected. Grandfather's presence is not in the house. The worm's presence could not be felt anywhere. I hold myself upright and look around the empty living room. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. The old man is not in the house. His laughing voice is not in the basement. No way, why? It doesn't make sense. Grandfather, Matazoka wants me back. But he couldn't do anything until now, because I was at the Emiya household. So now should be his best chance. He will definitely come and try to turn me into the Holy Grail if I'm alone. So why isn't he coming out? My consciousness is fading away. That's bad. I have to see Matazoka before everyone is asleep, before Emiyashiro goes into action. I have to see him and end it right now. It'll all be over once I see him. So why isn't he appearing today of all days? He should know. Right, there's no way he doesn't know. He's always watching me. He can find me no matter where I hide or how far I run. He knows he can easily catch me and control me. He never considers the possibility that I might resist. He only treats me as a tool. So why? There's no way he doesn't know. It shouldn't even matter that the priest removed some of my crest worm, because that's just insurance. He's watching my actions, using a more reliable method. He knows my current condition. He's even listening to my heartbeat. He knows I'm alone here and that I left Ryder behind, because he's Sakura. A voice comes from behind me, and Nissan? Right when I realized it's Nissan and turn around, he stabbed me? Interlude out. Well, not me, Sakura, but okay. I don't stop until I reach the church. I was breathing hard when I was running down the hill, but my fatigue went away by the time I got to the intersection. Ha. Even I'm surprised by how well I'm doing. Even though I took the shortest route, I ran full speed for 5 kilometers, from my house to the church. Wait, this is no time to be amazed at myself. I head to the entrance. I pull myself together, readying myself to have Kotami talk if he knows everything. The priest is in the chapel. It seems like he's been waiting for me. Oh, what's wrong, Emiyashiro? I did not think you were admirable enough to come pray to God when you were at a loss. Did you change your religious beliefs? And he offers an absurd welcome. Shut up, I don't have time for your sarcasm. If you want to make small talk, do it alone. Oh, I see. You seem disturbed. I'm surprised you made it here in your condition. Why don't we go to the back if it's going to be a long conversation? It must be hard for you to stay on your feet. I'm fine, just answer me, Kotomin. You knew that Sakura is a holy grail, right? Of course. I opened up her body after all. I knew that she was a black holy grail that Matazokan coordinated. The priest plainly answers, and as if it's not a big deal. Do you know what that means? My head boils up in an instant. I try to calm down, but Kotomin's reply shatters my composure. Yes, I knew better than you what that meant. If we let Matazokan live, she would end up killing many people. That is why I warned you. I asked you if she was worth keeping alive. I stop. He's right. Kotmi did warn me back then. He saved her, but he kept repeating that keeping her alive was a mistake. Then why did you save Sakura? I only wanted to protect her, but you don't have a reason to. He said because he wants to cause me pain. I do have a reason. Like you, I do not want to let Mata Sakura die. I could not leave the new life within her to die. Humans die. Sakura's death would be only natural. Well, she's the only one to die. I would never have gone to such lengths. If Sakura were the only one to die, in short, he's saying he saved Sakura to save that black shadow. That is exactly right, Emiyashiro. It is the law of nature for people to die from wounds, but you cannot kill what has not yet come into existence. You protected Matasaku to save her. I saved Matasaku to protect the darkness that she conceived. That is my motive. We have different goals, but we both need the girl to live. Are you dissatisfied with the result? I'm not dissatisfied. No matter what his intentions were, I had no choice but to ask him for help back then, and he sacrificed his entire magic quest to save Sakura. I should at least thank him for the result. You're right, I'm not interested in what your motives are, but let me ask you, are you saying that you must know what that thing is? It must mean the shadow threatening the town. Well, I have an idea, but what about you? What do you think it is? Zokan said it's the contents of the Holy Grail. He said that what's inside the Holy Grail is coming out through Sakura. You asked him yourself, eh? I see that is certainly something you might think of. So, do you believe everything he said? Do you believe the shadow is the contents of the Holy Grail, appearing through Mata Sakura, and that it will continue to kill people as long as she is alive? I won't trust Zokan, but his explanation matches the facts. I have to admit that Sakura and that shadow are related. Yes, Zirkon's explanation contains no lie, but he is not telling the whole truth either. The power in the Holy Grail is colorless. It is colorless, so it will never attack people on its own. Power without direction only disperses. Oh? What he's saying makes sense. First of all, why is something that's leaked out of the gate indiscriminately attacking people? What's going on? Why is it attacking people? I do not need to mention why. There exists something that kills people inside the Holy Grail. That is the only explanation. What? Something that kills people? That thing is inside the Holy Grail and ruining Sakura? My vision wavers. This is too ridiculous to be true. But didn't I, at the embryo I was seeing from the void, look up at such a thing 10 years ago? Ah, that makes sense. That makes even less sense. If the Holy Grail's power is colorless, something that has a purpose like killing shouldn't exist in it. Correct. It is something that should not exist. It is a contradiction that should never have been created, but it is definitely there, within the Holy Grail. 10 years ago, I already told you how Kurasugu and I fought for the Holy Grail. Its contents were already tainted at that time. The power that should have been colorless was instead a swirl that interpreted everything as slaughter. But it is big enough. It is a big enough swirl of magic energy to grant wishes. That function has not been lost. The only problem is that its idea of happiness is to use the evil to expose the good. That is why it brought on that tragic fire 10 years ago. I still find the Holy Grail worthy, but Kurasugu destroyed it, and able to accept its evil. I need not remind you of the results. My servant was showered with its tainted contents, and the mud that leaked from the Holy Grail burned the town and caused many deaths. Oh yeah. Gilgamesh was covered by it, yeah. I don't think I know he's your servant at the moment though. You should remember the scene. Yeah, I did see it. I saw the cause of it. Then, that black hole is... Yes, it is the gate called the Holy Grail. How ironic. The cup that was sealed the purest souls. That pure object was completely tainted with... When a small amount of poison was mixed into it. It is colorless after all. No matter how deep and magnificent the Holy Grail may have been, it was powerless against a colored foreign substance. Foreign substance? That's what caused the contents of the Holy Grail to change color? Most likely, the Ensperns summoned something they should not have on the third ritual. As a result, an impurity was introduced into the Holy Grail War, the ritual they had prepared. 30 years passed between the third and fourth wars, yet the impurity that had waited so long for its birth still could not emerge into the outside world. The fourth Holy Grail War was too narrow. The war reached its deadline, with Archer and Saber still remaining, and the Holy Grail was not complete. The gate did not open, but Kurasugu instantly destroyed it. Impurity, then that guy's the main body of the Black Shadow? That sky is hardly the proper term. Even if the contents of the Holy Grail are tainted, it is still only a swirl of raw power. What's inside is a magic energy with a direction. It is a cursed swirl that is specialized and directed at killing people. It is a pure evil that is the embodiment of human evil. This is the phenomenon inside the Holy Grail. The main body of the shadow roaming the town at night. Well, it is still only an expected baby that cannot even produce the shadow without matter Sakura. Expected baby? Don't be ridiculous. Are you saying Sakura has to give birth to something mysterious like that? No, it will appear from her body if she is a legitimately made Holy Grail, but she is special. That thing is trying to consume her and become the gate itself. Its birth, it is trying to come into this world by transferring its power to her. It is power without a body. It has no need for a human form. It can exist in this world if someone inherits its power. The contents of the Holy Grail is not leaking out. It is an evil that is trying to bring itself into the world by permeating Mato Sakura. Therefore, the Black Shadow is not the contents of the Holy Grail. It is only Mato Sakura herself. It is permeated into the monster, and once the power is completely succeeded, she will turn into the shadow. Hold on a minute, Kotomin. Even if you say that, I can't think straight. It was an incomplete Holy Grail from the start. No, she had already made the contract when the tinted Holy Grail from the last war was used. It would not have ended this way if the Ensper's Holy Grail were used. it would have been a word with curses, but they would not be compatible. Shut up. First of all, your talks are too long. You should keep things simple. So, because I killed everyone at the start, Sakura ate it. So if I kill them later, Sakura wouldn't have consumed it. And if I didn't talk to Sakura, she wouldn't have cared enough. What? Like how that shadow isn't Sakura's subconscious, that's what Zoken said, but the shadow is attacking people because that's its nature. Sakura, it's not something that she wished for. The curse weren't within the Holy Grail. The curse would not have been able to take form, as the Holy Grail was compatible with it. Instead it connected with something that could give it shape. It would not have taken a definitive form if it were a normal Holy Grail, such as Enspen's gold, or a bronze, using a body of a magus. It's a curse that has mass. After all, in some cases, it might turn into an expanding lump of flesh. Yeah, that happened. I said I don't care about such things that don't concern us. Get to the point. Let me know the conclusion. I thought I could save Sakura if I defeated the Shadow. I thought I could save her if I could defeat it before Sakura completely turned it into the Holy Grail, but that Shadow is Sakura herself. The curse obtained a host named Mato Sakura. She's a human who was raised to be a magical circuit embedded with a sense of touch that leaked out during the previous Holy Grail War. The more she opens the gate as the Holy Grail, the more she will combine with what is inside. But do not worry, as long as she retains her sanity, the Shadow will remain a shadow. No matter how much the curse may contaminate her, she still has command. As long as she tries to close the gate as a Holy Grail, the contents will stay in her and not be able to escape outside. It is the same as the relationship between a servant and his master. The servant, the curse, cannot use his power unless his master, Mato Sakura, allows it. One cannot overturn this relationship, no matter how strong one may be. Mato Sakura's sanity obstructs the curse's desire to kill people. Mato Sakura can accept the curse as part of her, or her sanity can cave into the magical power of the curse. The darkness in her will be given birth the instant either occurs. As he accepts the curse, that means she still has some partial control. I don't know. She's a shadow already. Even if the war were over, you could never return her to her original form. That means when I defeat that black shadow and I see his corpse, Sakura's body will come out from beneath this darkness. I thought my heart stopped. I clenched my chest and forced myself to breathe. Then, letting Sakura live means letting that black shadow emerge. Amara will eventually die, and Hao will take form. Well, I did not think her body could endure it, but you have done well, Yashiro. She's still functioning as the Holy Grail thanks to you. Dagger that can destroy any magic. An ultimate anti-magic, no phantasma that returns any object strength with magic bound by contract or any life form created out of magic to a state prior to its creation. Okay, so what would this do exactly? So, bound by... It turns any strengthened object with magic bound by contract or any life form created... Is it a contract? She has like the part of the thing inside of her and she's acting as a Holy Grail. She's contracted with it. Or any life form created out of magic. I guess it's creating... I guess the life form is created out of magic actually. It's created out of the souls of the spirits and stuff, right? So if I stab her with this rule breaker, which I have seen, I should be able to save her. Well, I do not think her body could endure it, but you have done well, Yashiro. She is functioning as the Holy Grail thanks to you. Do you want to turn Sakura into a monster? Of course, no matter what it may be, we cannot stop it as long as it has the will to be born. And do not misunderstand, Yashiro. You call it a monster when it has not even come into this world. Of course, that shadow is a devil. It's a devil that's killing people without limit. We are rushing to conclusions. Good and evil are what we decide on what after it occurs. Nobody can deny what is yet to exist. So, do I need to wait for it before it comes out, or stab it after it comes out? When Undertaker takes control of her. Because if it's away her sanity, she's still gonna be like dead or whatever. Well, not dead, but actually maybe brain dead. Or what? Are you saying the son of a criminal would definitely be a criminal, so we should kill him before he is born? What? How ridiculous! That thing is a killer by its very nature, and in reality, it is killing people. That is your mistake. The shadow has only been created from the host, Mata Sakura. What is about to be born from the Holy Grail is something different. That shadow is merely using Mata Sakura to suck lives needed for its birth. It is the same as a baby that wants to live. You cannot judge it to be good or evil, as it is simply doing so unconsciously. Don't be stupid, people are dying. That's true, it shall receive punishment for its crime, but that is after it is born. Nobody can deny its existence right now. You cannot reject that which has not yet been born and cannot be punished. Look, a clear evil does not exist in this world, but if there isn't evil in this world, would it not be the act of denying what is about to be born? Swallow my words. It's not that I agree with Kotomi that Sakura should become the contents of the Holy Grail, but condemning him won't change anything, let alone save Sakura. Kotomi, is your intention to have Sakura turn into the Holy Grail? I ask with hostility. It's a question to clarify our positions, a statement made too late to be a declaration of hostility. I said that is why I saved her. I will bless whatever is born. Just as you protected Mata Sakura, I'll protect the embryo. I see. Does that mean you're our enemy? Of course, but it's not that I want Mata Sakura's life or that I want the Holy Grail's power like Mata Zokin. I will only protect what lies within the Holy Grail after it has been born. If the mother Mata Sakura should reject the child before it is born, I will respect her decision. There's no lie in his word. The priest does not care who wins the Holy Grail war. What he wants is the result. He just wants to see what happens after Zokin or I remain. He has no intention of forcing Sakura and altering her. He's saying that he will save Sakura only when we're unable to save her, and when she turns into something else. Alright. I won't do anything to you as long as you're just watching. No matter your intentions, you save Sakura's life. Actually, maybe that's why I have Archer's arm, so I can construct the that no Phantasma I was looking at earlier. Is that supposed to kill me after I use it or something? That's all I care about right now. Well, if I get Saber's sheath, I could... If I activate the sheath, I'll be able to heal myself, but that's deactivated at the moment. I see. All I did was save the body of the mother, but I will not say anything if that is what you think. Well, it is... Is that all? Then go back to Mata Sakura. This is no time for her to be left alone. The priest is worrying about Mata Sakura's health, no, her mind. We're clearly enemies yet I can't tell for certain. No, I want to ask one more thing. This will probably be my last question. Oh, if that is the case I cannot refuse. Alright, I shall listen. Kotomi, can Sakura be saved? The atmosphere changes. The pressure from the priest increases as he gives me advice. There is a way, but the success rate is about 50-50. The present Mata Sakura will disappear once she's completed her Holy Grail, but if her mind can enjoy the power from the Holy Grail for a bit, that small amount of time will be your hope. A few seconds at most. You will need to control the Holy Grail and use its power to eliminate what is within her. Oh, so I do need to wait for her to do that. Which means I do need to wait for the third day, where I can stab her with the knife. Okay. Not the third day, the 16th, but... In short, you're using brute force. You just need to use the Holy Grail to kill the baby within her and the curse form that is transforming her. The Holy Grail is tainted, but it still has the power to grant wishes. If it is used to kill, it can kill any form of life. It all comes down to the Holy Grail, huh? From the start, this war is the Holy Grail War. Yeah, it all comes to obtaining the Holy Grail. But watch out, you're directing the power of the Holy Grail at itself. A normal magus would not be able to control the magical energy, and it could end up repeating the disaster that occurred 10 years ago. Not only that, it is madness to try to take control of the Holy Grail. in only a few seconds. It's a miracle you'll never be able to achieve by yourself. Heh, but that's the only way, right? I'll do it, and then I'll do it. And if that's the case, I do have a little one hope. I see, you have Rin. Rin is Mato Sakura's older sister. It should be possible to tune with her sister's mind and moderate the reaction from the Holy Grail, but I do not think Rin would go to with such a ridiculous gamble. That's true. I'll have to convince her to change our course of action once I get home. It's fine, that's my problem. Well, bye, I hate to say it, but thanks, I don't approve of your opinion, but I'll thank you. Hold on, I answered your question, so I had something to ask of you as well. I stop. I don't want to, but there's nothing if I can return the favor. What? You're the one who said that this is, You're the one who said that, this is... Make it short. Well, let's say by some chance you do save Mato Sakura with this method. But are you fine with that, Emishiro? Even if Mato Sakura is not a Holy Grail anymore, it will not change the fact that she ate humans. Are you going to protect such a sinner? It stops. My heart freezes. You are not the only one who cannot bear it. Mato Sakura has killed many people. I do not think she'll be able to forgive herself. It must be painful to commit a crime and live on. Knowing you cannot atone for it, then is it not better to just kill her? It is less painful that way, and it will be an apology to all of those who she killed. That's right. The chain would end right there. It doesn't matter if she intended to or not. No matter the reason, the assailant must be punished. If she took lives, she must repay the victims with something of equal value. So kill. Remorse Tamiya must kill Sakura. If I truly pity the victims. Not only that, if I can't save Sakura and she becomes a Holy Grail, nothing can stop her. Many more lives will be lost. Just like that day. Innocent people will die without knowing the meaning of their death. As for the gastric juice coming up from my throat, my eyes become bloodshot. I might bleed out of my eyes. I slash the pressure with thousands of swords and... Right, but that won't be atonement. I confess that I'll still protect Sakura. I see. So that means you will not follow Emiya Kurisuga's path. He talks of this as if he's disinterested. The priest regards me with a bored expression as if he's disappointed. Father's path? That's right, your father loved humans. Higher, wider father. He loved humans as they go over the limits without end. That is why he turned himself into definite evil. That man would have killed Mato Sakura. He threw away his human emotions for the sake of justice. Is that any different from you? Casting away one's happiness for the sake of justice? For many people's happiness? No, what you people call happiness did not bring me joy. Huh? That's not a reply. No more than that. He's not looking at me. Right, we were different. He threw away what he had, but I had nothing to throw away. There was always the same, but the process was completely different. His existence was too unpleasant. His agony was truly unpleasant. If he went to such lengths to cast it away, he should never have had it in the first place, but he agonized over his decision, trying to pick it back up after he threw it away, as if saying that it is the correct way for humans to live. The difference was crucial, yes? If I could not obtain anything, why was I born into this world? The priest's words are not directed at anyone, but they contain anger. They contain emotion which I thought this man did not have. Huh. Come to think of it, there's no way you can succeed Kurisuga. He did what was necessary by throwing away, but you insist on having it both ways. You're similar to me. You died once and broke down when you were resurrected. It is, preposterous, but you are like me, a defect from birth. What part of me is broken? You do not realize it? You have no concept of self, so I did not think you would concern yourself with a single person, or rather... You are not concerned about many, but concerned about all as if they were only one. Yes, Kotami Kiri sounds almost envious as he speaks to himself. Anyway, I will not stop you. If you want to save Mato Sakura in spite of everything, be burdened with as much sin as you want. But let me warn you, if you want to save Mato Sakura in any way, you will need to kill Mato Zoken. He will take over her body after her mind disappears. No, you will not be able to save after that. You mean Zoken will take over Sakura? Yes, his main body is a parasite. I do not know where the... What? You want to save Master Sakura, you need to kill this Master Token. Take over, buddy. Oh. Okay. I do not know where the worms with soul exist, but it's easy for him to take over another's body as long as it is alive. He's immortal in a way. You cannot completely eliminate him unless you find that tiny main body will purify his soul itself. Does that mean we have to kill him on the last day? Because he said if we kill him too early, the thing processes too quickly, which would kill Sakura. Which he could also be lying because he wants immortality. I see, that's actually a relief. I have to defeat Zoken either way. Ah, I see. It is certainly easy to understand. Defeat Master Zoken and make Sakura the winner. Control the Holy Grail that appears and purify Master Sakura's body. So that is your course of action. I don't want to, but I nod. The plan should be simple, like Kotimin said. That is just my personal opinion, but Master Sakura's mind is surprisingly strong, and too well suited to be the curse in the Holy Grail. If Finn is the positive, she is the negative. If Master Zoken made a mistake, it is right there. That Black Shadow has developed Master Sakura over his expectations. That must be why he contacted you. Protect Master Sakura. If she can survive the emergence, she should not die. I don't say anything but nod back. Kotomi wants Sakura to change, but he's so much better than Zoken. You won't get to take any part in this. I won't let such a mysterious thing be born. That is the spirit. Whatever happens, do not let Zoken have her. With a snort, I turn my back to him. I have no business here. I have to quickly go back to Sakura. Do you also not like Zoken? Huh? Sakura's not even here. What? The first thing I feel after returning home is an icy chill. Nothing's wrong and there's no sign of danger, but I have a bad feeling. There's nobody in the living room. Ilia is sleeping in her room. Sakura is preparing for the projection in her room. Sakura is... I'm coming in, Sakura. I call out and place my hand on the doorknob. I feel a cold sensation on my back. I shake off my uneasiness and open the door. Sakura? Ryder. I see Ryder for a second, but her figure disappears. Behind her, the bed where Sakura should be in is empty. The light turns on. What? I look around in surprise. Welcome back. I won't ask where you were, but you certainly took your time. Sakura, what is this? Isn't it obvious? Sakura went out by herself, and Ryder has been glaring at me until now. I guess she's under orders not to hurt you. She switched to spirit form and ran off as soon as you came in. What? Sakura sounds calm. No, that's not it. Her voice doesn't sound calm. Her tone is one of disinterest, as if she's given up on something. Sakura really went out? It's true, she was gone before you left, so it's already been 2 hours. I don't know what her intentions are, but I guess she doesn't want to follow our directions. She had to stop me from going after her. So she must not want us to know what she's doing. Don't be stupid, Sakura wouldn't hide things from us. I can't say for certain, but Sakura's nightmare. I have no idea what Sakura thought about her deteriorating body. We have to bring her back. If we leave alone ill, there may be victims. She might draw magical energy from anyone she sees, like when she attacked me at school. Someone was attacked by the shadow last night, right? So she must be hungry. To Sakura. Sakura looks away and swallows her words. Her eyes seem to give up. Telling me it's all over. Sakura, you can look for Sakura, I agree with that, but once we find her, you know what to do with Sakura. If Sakura isn't asleep anymore, right? That's not possible, Sakura will always be Sakura. Are you insane? Can't you tell she's at her limit? Give up already, Shiro. If you keep protecting her, you'll be the first one to die. But it's her route, so I have to. We can make stupid speculations later. We need to find Sakura and bring her home right now. After that, I'll argue with you as long as you like, so shut up for now. Hey, wait, Shiro. I run through the hallway. I don't have time to wonder where Sakura went. It's over now, Shiro. I ran at full speed, as if denying her words. Shiro, are you going to go look for Sakura? Then, someone unexpected calls me from behind. Hello, Ilia. When did she come here? Ilia's watching me from a distance, as if there's a wall between us. Ilia, tell me, Shiro, are you going to go look for Sakura? I nod. Ilia's voice is tense. The despair in her voice is different from Sakura's. As a Holy Grail, Ilia must understand what condition Sakura is in. I see, but Shiro, Sakura went outside by herself because she doesn't want you to see her. She's scared and doesn't want to die, but she still chose to enter herself in order to protect you. The Sakura you like doesn't exist anymore. She went out by herself to eliminate herself. Ida looked straight at me. I meet her gaze and shake my head. I won't let that happen. Even if Sakura isn't Sakura anymore, there's only one thing I'm going to do. I see, but Shiro, both Sakura and I have another self in us. It's probably not the Ida you know, and it's not the Sakura you know. Sakura won't come back. She'll just be a different person after she changes. Yeah, she's gonna be dark and twisted. But you still refuse to kill her? A quiet question. This is what Ilya really means. The Holy Grail is made with the premise of it breaking down. So I don't need to hesitate about destroying it. But to me, it sounds like she's talking about herself rather than Sakura. Joe, let me ask you one more time. Are you still gonna look for Sakura? I don't know how much emotion that question carries, so I honestly tell it the path I chose. Yes, I'm going to look for her. Sakura will always be Sakura to me. The same goes for you. Even if you turn into a mysterious thing like a Holy Grail, you'll still be Ilya. No matter how much you may have changed. If Ilya is inside you, you'll be the Ilya I know. I don't know about difficult things, but that's what I care about. I put my hand on the door. It's Soken's place. That's the only place Sakura would go to. I hear her from behind. Alright, please wait here, Ilya. I'll go find Sakura and bring her right back. Alright. I leave. Ilya stands in the hallway as if seeing of something very far away. Yeah. I reach the Matter's household. I'm not out of breath. My body has to be tired from all the running, but it doesn't complain to me at all. It's open. I stop before I ring the doorbell. Someone go in or come out. The front door is half open, and it's dead quiet inside. Yeah. I don't feel any human presence. The Matter household is gloomier than yesterday. There's nobody at the front door. My footsteps echo through the hallway. The floor creaks as I make my way to the stairs. Sky. Huh. There's no one on the second floor. I see the sky through the glass above the landing. Once I make my way to the top, I'm able to tell that there's no living person on the second floor. I turn to go back down the stairs, but I stop. A living person. A strange feeling makes me head to the room with a slightly open door. How can you feel living people? It's Sakura's room. I've seen it once before, but I've never actually gone in there before. It's because Sakura pushed aside with a red face when Shinji led me here. I think that was 2 years ago. Nothing's changed. The girl's room is... It's a girl's room is... It's a simple room suite for Sakura. And on the bed, Shinji is a corpse of Mato Shinji. Yummy. Interlude 4-3 has Sakura kill Shinji. Come here, you bitch. He pushes her down, attacked from behind and still unable to move her limbs. The girl easily falls to the bed. You traitor, you're home late. He gets on top of her as he screams. Does he die in every route? Well, he's comatose in the last one. He scolds at the girl. He pulled to his room. Running his fingers across the skin he hasn't touched in a while. The girl's chin jumps. Fingers violating her as they crawl from her neck to her breast are a sign of the start. Yes, the sequence is always the same. This man is the absolute master. The girl loses her will, opens up her body, exposes her shame when he orders her. The only resistance came during the first time. The secret affairs after that were the same. The girl has made no attempt to fight back, never showing even a sign of emotion. She was violated, tending to his knees and drowned in lewdness like she was told to. The reaction is the same, is a sort of regular routine. Even if she shows no emotion, her body cannot suppress the pleasure. Her lesser body reacts happily as it accepts men. Yeah, that's what I expect from you. That's why you don't change the man quite you pretend to be. You're a matter woman. You're a fugal failure of a matrix and a whore that wants men's sperm. The man roughly pushes down the girl's body. No. A spasm runs through her. The man smiles, believing the reaction is the same as always. It's no different. The relationship will never change no matter where the woman may run. Even if she may regain her emotions or find another man, she'll want him once he pushes her down. This woman is his possession. It doesn't matter if she's the hair, she is really a toy given to him. That's why he doesn't notice until it happens. The girl struggling beneath her feels no excitement. He doesn't notice that she's filled with nothing but disgust and loathing. Oh, you sure are energetic today, I see. So Emmy wasn't able to satisfy you, I see, that's great. I bet Emmy is depressed now. The girl he fell in love with, was a real sex maniac. Does that knowledge please him more than the act of violating her? The man laughs from the bottom of his heart and reaches out for her clothes. He'll do the usual. He will not undress her, he will expose her body. He rips the clothes off her as if tearing her apart. Sorry to keep you waiting, let's have a wild fuck. A crack opens in the girl's chest. You're gonna die probably, shouldn't you? At that instant, no stop, please don't come near me, Nissan. The girl refuses the man with all her might. Huh? The man stops. He lets go of the press, then looks down at the girl, as a one might look at a mysterious thing. What did you say? What did you say to me? A voice of surprise. The girl gulps but starts resoluting back at him. I said please don't come near me. I won't obey you anymore. Senpai accepted me as a girl like me. He said he'll protect me. I'm not yours, Nissan. I'm Senpai's now. The girl frantically tries to push the man off her, but the man will not even budge. It's only natural. There's something gonna push a man back. Least of all when he has her in a mounted position. What? A hollow voice. The man looks down at the girl on the bed. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, you whore. He stops pounding his sister in a rage. Emiya's, you won't do as I tell you. Don't get it wrong, you don't have such a right. I'm the one to decide. You just have to nut back like always. He does not hold back. The man has no sanity left, having been denied by his possession. Something that should never betray him. Take it back, Sakura. You're mine. You're nobody else's. You know your place. You're stolen to your soul to matter, so you have no right to disobey me. He punches her as though he has gone mad. The girl does not fight back. She doesn't even protect her face from the punches. Her eyes show great determination, condemning the man on top of her. That is the last straw. He can't stand the look in her eyes. He doesn't want her staring at him. So, I see. Then I have a plan too. Do what you want if you like Emiya so much. But Sakura, you shouldn't hide things from someone you love, right? He decides to reveal everything the girl fears the most. Nissan, her eyes open wide. Ha. He laughs. The expression of despair seizes him. That's right, Sakura. I'll tell Emiya all about it. He accepted you, right? Then this is nothing. Nee. She can't form the words. Don't I already know, though? The girl stares in astonishment. She looks up her older brother with empty eyes, just like before. That's right. That's all you can manage. Just be obedient if you don't want that. You're my toy. Don't disobey me, no matter what. The laughter fills the room, but with the girl, it only sounds like annoying howling. Well, why? The girl asks, her mind empty. She doesn't want her senpai sure to find out about her secret. The relationship with her brother, attached to supervise the Emiya household, and her 11 years in the basement. Her senpai knows. He already knows. The only thing he doesn't know about is her relationship with her brother, but he should not hate her. Even after finding out about it, she will probably forgive her. Oh, right. Just like last night, he will destroy something in order to accept her. But that's why she cannot bear it. She doesn't want to take any more away from him. She would rather keep things like this. She can't let her brother rape her like she always does. No. But she can't. She was able to bear it until now, but now her body belongs to Shiro, and the thought of giving that body to her brother disgusts her. Oh. She cannot accept either. She doesn't want to be violated by her brother, and she doesn't want him to tell Shiro about their secret. All that's left is her naked emotion, the mind that has been suppressed for 11 years. The man grabs her breast. But tries to expose her body as if it's natural to do so. No, stop. I don't want this. Stop, Nissan. She resists with all her might. He laughs at her futile efforts. Huh? What are you saying? You want it, right? You don't care as long as it's a man. No. That's why I have to tell Emmy about it. About how bad you clung onto me and how dirtily we fucked. He laughs. Her brother laughs. And she realizes he will tell him. No matter what happens, no matter what she does, he will tell her senpai about it. No matter what, he intends to ruin her for his own amusement. Why? She murmurs. Why does it always end up like this? She endured so many things, so he wouldn't find out about it. She lied to others, lied to herself, and kept telling herself that she could be happy. She thought she would be happy just by being at her senpai's house, but why isn't he protecting such a small thing? No, he's not the only one who isn't protecting her. She thought for a long time. She's just cursed for a long time. Why? Why the world around her hates her so much? The strength floods out of her body. She loses her will to resist, and her brother looks down at her in satisfaction. Come on, spread your legs like you always do, bitch. You won't even care if a dog fucked you, right? All you do is accept a man. Asserting his dominance, he starts to violate it like he always does. The girl stares up at him with empty eyes. I wish he wouldn't exist. 11 years. She thinks something she has never thought during that time. Oh, the shadow killed him. Yeah. Whip Shinji. The air makes a sound. The man on top of her falls down. Fresh blood splatters onto her. The girl raises her body and looks at her silent brother. Oh. It was an instant death. He must have been hit with a very sharp string. A line is visible on the back of his head, as if he was drawn with a pencil. The line reaches his brain, but the line is too thin to make it spill out, and his blood is the only thing flowing out. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh. She looks down at it without emotion. The shadow that killed her brother wavers. It wavers in the grey sunlight. Her own shadow is standing up and wavering. Ah. So, she's the one that killed. It was her that killed her brother. She understands, but she does not feel anything. She feels nothing. 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 No disgust, no fear, no guilt, no regret. The only thing in her vacant mind is that it was easy. She's used to it. This isn't her first time, because she saw it plenty in her dreams. She saw it in her dreams, so did she copy what she saw? She doesn't know, but she thinks she should have done it sooner. If she'd known she wouldn't feel anything, she should have done it a long time ago. She thinks, and her empty emotions murmur that it was fun. 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 Where? When? What? Dream. New sound. Dream. That's right. She wasn't dreaming. Those dreams were... not dreams. The ones that wandered through the night and killed the man herself. Yes, she killed many people. She killed many, many people. She kills those that ran away, killed without leaving a drop, killed everyone, killed with pleasure, and killed with laughter, killed laughing, killed laughing. It's so funny she laughs. Because she'll break down unless she laughs. She can't bear it unless she's laughing. But more tears flowing out the more she laughs, everything becomes meaningless for her. It's so funny that her stomach hurts. It's as if she's regressing mentally every time she laughs, but it's so comforting and it's natural. No, how stupid, how foolish. Her face is contorted in a manic grin. In place of her silent brother, the girl sweetly spills out a voice like glass, and like that, after tinkering with her brother's body, like playing house, she gets up. She stands in front of the mirror. She's covered in blood. Behind her stands the shadow that killed so many. Her own shadow. The black shadow that has eaten countless people. Someone was there, trying not to turn her into it. Someone was there by her side. She laughs. There was no hope for her. I see. I wasn't slowly going crazy. Did the room flip? She swirls in front of the mirror. The girl makes a proud smile. I think the bed was there, so I guess you were there before, maybe? Nook-senpai, I was broken from the beginning. And speaks as if, asking for a dance. The girl's consciousness ends there. Now to be more accurate, it changes. It's merely that her repressed consciousness has risen to the surface. There's something talks to the girl. Behind her, the darkness stays as darkness. She shows up as a princess and looks up at the girl. You've killed many people, Sakura. The girl doesn't reply. She doesn't even need to acknowledge it's a question. You cannot live as a human anymore. The girl doesn't reply. She doesn't need to be told about it. Except a shadow, nobody can help stop you. Seize the daughter of Ensburn and obtain the Holy Grail. That's the only way for you to live. Yes, as you wish, grandfather. She nods quietly. Did she agree because it sounds fun? Or does she want to run away? The girl doesn't understand her own mind anymore. But the pain in her body goes away as soon as she accepts it. It crawls up. The black mud comes up out of her core and smears itself onto her skin. Pain turns it into fire to burn her skin. Like a curse. Ah. It turns her white skin into something. Oh wait, this is I won't lose anymore. Nobody will get in my way. She knows that she's the strongest one now. The absolute certainty is something similar to a sexual uplifting. In her mind, the girl defeated everyone who restrained her. She pierced their legs and as they ran, ripped off their arms as they fight back, shut their mouths as they beg for mercy, chew on their eyes as they scream for pain, and finally gouge out their hearts laughing. Her body trembles. Just imagining it brings her close to orgasm, and in that fantasy, what most in her mind is the relative she loves the most, the one called Sakurin. Shinji's corpse is on the bed. There's nothing else. What happened here? There's no way I would know, but Sakura. Somehow I can tell that Sakura killed him. I can't think. Shinji's corpse. Sakura's whereabouts. It's only been half a day since I embraced Sakura, so how did it end up like this? Oh, so it is the Emiya boy. I'd like to commend you for coming here, but it seems you are a little bit too late. I turn around at the sudden voice. There's no one behind me. I know there's no one in this house. Zoken's voice is echoing through the room, even though he is not here. Zoken, what did you do to Sakura? I did nothing. As you can see, an unworthy grandson tried to violate her, and he was killed instead. It was nothing to make a fuss over, but this would be the last time I call him an unworthy grandson. He was useless, but he fulfilled his role in the end. He laughs. I can't see the old mages, but I'm sure he's laughing with a hideous face. Shinji's role? Yes, I cannot make her put her mind to it. She hates me too. So I had to have her. I had to have you, or should you break her down? I didn't exactly feel despair in this world to have her accept her own shadow. What? Oh my, it was a mistake. I took her emotional strength too lightly. I expected her to break easy, but she would never do so on her own. It seems torturing her for a long time had its flaw. I did not expect her to become so persistent. My nerves concede. Before I can even understand what he's saying, I clenched my right fist, opened my magical circuit, and, well, if I am too greedy, I wanted you to betray her. She would not have awakened incompletely, but her mind would have completely turned into a shadow in that case. But that is only a matter of time. With Shinji's death, she's finally accepted her position. I only need to watch over her now. She'll follow her instincts to feed on people and destroy herself from overeating. My work comes after. I punch the wall. With all my might, I slash at the darkness where the voice is coming from. I unconsciously fill my hands with magical energy which is transmitted into the wall, sweeping the darkness from the room. My, how frightening. The rooms I left to watch over this place have been crushed. Haha. Soon my voice will no longer reach you. Shut up and get out of here, Zoken. I'll rip you to pieces. Well, I am afraid I cannot do that. The goal is that Imakri has stood for 500 years is within my grasp. I cannot be killed now, yet I am so ungrateful as to kill you. Not so ungrateful. Ungrateful? Shut up. Then when did I even do to you? You did, you raised Sakura. Before she merely enjoyed it, but you taught her how to desire others. Yes, I appreciate what you did, Emiya Kishiro. The ritual was a success because of you. This is why I will not kill you. I need you to see her after she matures. So can Kaka. But no one can stop her now. She has killed her own brother, so she cannot turn back. She will take an archer's soul from Ensburn's Holy Grail and steal the key to reach the gate. That will be the end. Makai's earnest desire, the reproduction of the third sorcery will be achieved. She's gonna kill Ilya? Why is Ilya gonna die in 2 routes? The annoying laugh echoes throughout the room. I go quickly home. I can't be with Zoken. No, I don't care about Zoken. I need to go save Ilya. Quickly go home. Hold on, steal Elephant's Holy Grail? I run. I don't care about the laughter. I'm sure he's watching me from a safe place. There's no time to let the old man's drivel get to me. That's right, hurry, Emir Shiro. Sakura has turned dark. Once she captures Ilia Seville, she will swallow her without mercy. I kick the ground hard enough to tear off my legs. I also can't fight him, I have no weapons. Please be alright, Ilia. I'll take 20 minutes to get to my house. Even if I run at full speed, I get off the grey sky and run frantically back to Ilia. No, Ilia. No. No. The girl is looking up at the sky. The grey sunlight dulls her silver hair and red eyes. Yeah, I have to tell Shiro once he comes home. Elizabeth talks to herself. The Emiya household is quiet. Shiro and Rin went to find Sakura. Ryder naturally is nowhere to be seen, leaving Ilia as the only one here. The giant cabin, the promised land built 200 years ago from the feel of it, is overactivated. This is the 5th Holy Grail war in Fuyuki. The Holy Grail has been summoned into a different place each time, but has returned to the original site for the war. It's only natural. They use one of the gates located at the 4 compass points and move on to the next one when one falls. The first one was the Rito Temple, the second one was the Sasaka household, the third one was the church on top of the hill, the fourth was that burnt field. And this summoning returns to the site of the first. The point of origin, the false utopia that sets the rules of the Holy Grail War. A Holy Grail filled with the souls of heroic spirits. Choosing you to open the gates, that is a very miracle they aimed for, but I didn't expect its contents to come out before the gate has been opened. Ilia murmurs in disbelief. This is far from the Ensburn's dearest wish. They have failed. The disaster that will be born is a far cry from what they wished for. I can just leave it be. My role is to open it. Nobody told me anything about closing it, and she could not possibly close it even if she tried. Right as Sakura excelled her in ability as the Holy Grail, Ensburn's Holy Grail could not do anything to the gate opened by Makiri's Holy Grail. Matazokan thinks he opened the Holy Grail, but in reality, he opened a completely different one. The only ones aware of this are the Holy Grail, the girl, and Mato Sakura. Will Shiro make it? I could run away with him if he does. She looks up at the sky. The girl is wavering. She doesn't know whether to choose the role imposed on her, or the desire born from within her. But Shiro makes no difference to the fact that I'm going to die. The result is the same. Regardless of whether she goes to the gate as the Holy Grail or runs away, she will die. Which is her true self? She asks the grey sky for an answer. That's why she doesn't know this. The person came to the door with an "I'm home." Did she slip through the boundary field, or did not consider her a trespasser? Slowly, she moves from the living room to the yard without sound, then reaches out to the girl sitting on the porch. You're home late, Sakura. Where were you? Nissan. The trespasser Mata Sakura stops her hand. She looks away from Ilia to Sakurin, who's been waiting for her in the yard. Get away from Ilia, I'll shoot you down if you're getting closer to her. Everyone here knows it's no empty threat. It's useless, well, go ahead if you'll satisfy you in. Isabel starts walking without any surprise. The girl walks to the edge of the yard, as if to watch over the two confrontation. I see. You were waiting here all along, Nissan. You knew I was coming for Ilia-chan. Ilia-chan? Is that how you refer to her? Yeah. I don't have a chance to save you. Unlike Shiro, I don't have a reason to save you unlike Shiro. It's always said you come to kidnap Ilia when the time came. You've done it before, so I'd be foolish not to keep an eye on her. Sakura's brows twitch at Shiro's name, showing unhappiness. She shows undisguised hatred that would surprise anyone who knew her previous self. That's terrible. You're always like that, Nissan. You always make fun of me. You're beautiful, so you look down on me because I'm dirty. You're absolutely hateful, Nissan. Am I that bad of a person? Her voice contains no emotion. The question alone should send a chill up anyone's spine. Of course you're a big idiot, who gave up a chance to be saved the instant she stepped onto this house. You don't trust the person that Mato Sakura wanted to protect, but Tosaka Rin gives a firm reply. Oh. Sakura looks down, as if acknowledging the truth of her mistake, but Don't say you thought it was for the best. We told you not to go outside if you had any objections. You should have come and talked with us first. But you went without saying anything. You went alone and made the mistake you always made. Unbelievable. People take advantage of you because you can't do anything as simple as that. You're right. I was definitely like that until now. But Nissan, I'm not as weak anymore. You're the one who can stay in the house now. I'll protect Senpai. Red. A cold stare. The emitting ominous shadow. Realizing that it's as she fears to suck, Rin takes a step back. Not knowing that her hesitation is the last trigger that drives Mato Sakura. What's wrong, Nissan? Turning your back like that makes it look like you're scared of me. It's too late when she clucks her tongue. No, it's not too late or anything. The Sakura reaches for it to disappear, it's already too late. I see, so you don't intend to stay quiet in your room anymore. No, I won't listen to what you say anymore. Because I'm stronger. Ah, Red. The shadows dance. Many shades of darkness emerge from the ground below Sakura and engulf the yard. From the shadows, Sakura you. Saber emerges as a swordsman who is contaminated in black. Saber, capture the Holy Grail. If she tries to resist, go as rough as you like. Huh. Black Saber obeys without a word. There's no doubt about it. What that shadow is, Sakura bites her lip, seeing what kind of fate awaits her servant swallowed by the mud. At that instant... Huh? Ha! A merciless attack. A shadow with magic energy far surpassing that of Sakura is fired. She rolls as she lands. The fired shadow is on the same level as the black shadow. It'll be the end if it touches her. If it grazes her, it will stick to her skin, killing her in an instant. And after that, if Sakura is swallowed by the mud that even the servant cannot escape, she'll be absorbed without hope of resistance. Damn. The black tentacles whip towards her in quick, rapid succession. Rin realizes that the attacks are not from the Black Shadow, but a magic Sakura possesses, that magic of matters to bind others. But Sakura is a bridge with the Sasaka house, a shadow user with an origin of the imaginary element, the imaginary number. Mato Sakura isn't able to embody the Black Shadow to that degree because she has both of these attributes. She's easily cornered. The magic energy capacities are too unevenly matched. Sakura's magic energy is infinite. Her capacity reaches 100 million. To Rin, whose capacity is a 200 million, Sakura is a monster. So, I'm guessing I'm not going to touch anyone's thingy. I touched Saber's dragon and I touched Sakura's fishy, but I don't know who. I'm not getting any mana from anyone in this one. I guess maybe my arm. She controls both the Black Shadow and Saber, who has the strongest magic energy out of all the servants. Even a servant will not be able to match us from monstrous mages. This is bad. Magic energy. Magic's simple, but our capacity is too different. He says it's what Sakura has become, gasping for breath. But she has no chance of winning, and she cannot escape. It would be a different story if she was the had a source of magic energy like the Holy Grail, but she doesn't have such a thing. Well, no magic energy source in this world can match the Holy Grail. She suppresses her frustration by grumbling. Oh, you can't do that, Nissan. It's dangerous if you don't stop there. Sakura points her hand at the room without hesitation. There's no mercy. Sakura smiles, enjoying the absolute dominance. Now, let's play war, Nissan. I know you'll be caught in the end, but please keep running until then. She smiles at her beloved sister. Yeah. Interlude out? Oh no. The result is as obvious as she says. Rin cannot get away from the shadow. Sakura can quickly cover the whole house with a shadow if she wishes. As Sakura slowly expands the extent of the shadow, Rin is defeated without being able to do anything. Oh. Am I losing Rin as well? The black shadow curves to Sakura Rin. The jet-like mud tightly binds Rin's body, turning into numerous tongues invading her magical circuit. Oh, is that all? You're not as strong as I thought, Nissan. I thought the text would be here, because it's like, kinda like, grayed out. She looks down at her helpless sister, while breathing and heated cheeks. Her older sister's coat with heavy oil, exciting even just Sakura, who's of the same sex. Sakura. Her face is left uncovered. Perhaps because Sakura wants to enjoy her pain, Rin swallows her contempt and glares back at Sakura, but that's only for a few seconds. The, the mud that swirls her body violates her internal organs. Then I'll be having you now. I was looking forward to this. This will be the first time I've eaten the magic energy from a Magus. The gel-like shadow tightens around her Sakura. The meal doesn't even last a second. It's good. I'm not full at all, but it helps a bit. The last traces of magic breathes from to Sakura. That's the end. Head down and chest heaving. Rin has no power to resist. She has no way to fight back, but that won't do. I have to kill her here or I will lose to Nissan. It's a groundless assumption. The difference in their power will never be overturned, but Sakura's firmly convinced that she will lose if they fight again. So she has to kill her here, taking her magic energy and leaving her powerless instant enough. She has to kill Rin here, just as Rin tried to do to her. She tries to convince herself as she opens her palm. Nissan knew. The shadow doesn't extend. She trembles, a gaze focused on her weakened sister, and Sakura, the person she least wants to see, catches up to her. What, me? No? Status screen updated. What? Whose? Saber? Yeah, Metal Sakura. Damn, what's going on? It's obvious that something's going on in the yard. A damn magic energy that makes me want to vomit is swirling so much that I can't almost touch it. I'd feel the abnormality even if I was in a Magus. What? What? I had prepared for it, but I get dizzy the instant I see it. The sock is covered by a shadow like cold tar. The ground isn't black. It is standing there at the side of the yard, and a black saber is standing in front of her. And in the middle of the yard is Sakura pointing her sword to Sakura. Sakura! I jump into the yard. I have to help both of them, but Sakura is in most danger right now. Covered in cold tar, Sakura looks pale and it looks like her life is in danger. Sakura, please out together, you idiot. There's no reply. Hold on, I'll have this off you in a minute. I tear away the mud that's covering her. The mud is, gelatinous, but it's just like rubber. I can't grab it, and even if I pull it off her body, it's just bouncing back onto her. What is this? I can't touch her, so why? I can't get the mud out no matter what. I panic and frantically try to free her. There. It's useless, senpai. I'm the only one who can dispel my shadow. Someone as weak as you would be swallowed instead. Sakura? Sakura speaks in a cold voice I'd never heard from her. Sakura, your face. My rage turns to eyes. Sakura's neck. Something that looks like a tattoo is consuming her. It doesn't look like it, but it's a command spell. A mysterious command spell is crawling over Sakura's body. Oh, that's why Ellie also has one over her body, because she's a, Holy Grail. I'm surprised you came here in a hurry, senpai. But you're confused. You saw what happened to Nissan, but you're not scolding me. That's fine. We don't have to talk about Shunji right now. I'll listen once you've calmed down. It's fine. I have to talk with Sakura right now. Zoken said a lot of crazy things, but they're all lies. Sakura's still Sakura. She's talking to me like always, and... No, I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to talk with you, senpai. I'm the only one who gets to talk here. No one can scold me now, be it senpai, Nissan, or anyone in this town. A chill runs down my back. No, this isn't just a chill. It's an instantly cold thorn, as if a knife was slashed from my brain down to my waist. Senpai, why are you protecting Nissan? My vision widens out for a second. A shadow is behind Sakura. The chill runs through my body, paralyzing me with fear. That's Sakura. Even when I heard that the shadow of Sakura, I could bear it, but now that I've seen it, I know. My left arm melts when it's really touched it. The thing that went through around the tiny canopy like a machine is Sakura. Sakura! My throat goes dry. My elbows convulse. My vision wavers as if space itself is twisted. Every time my body screams a warning, trying to defrost my frozen body, but it doesn't melt. Sakura's presence is human, but something different. It's not her fast magical energy that got to me. There's only one reason why my body froze. Sakura's being hustled towards me. Yes, you're always like that. You said you'd protect me, but then you would watch over everyone but me. But it's fine. I wanted you because you're that kind of person. Ooh, my vision distorts. The words of Sakura I don't know cause my mind to break apart. It tells me it's not her. She's not Sakura. Something I shouldn't think about fills my brain. My presence here is painful for you, right, senpai? I know how much of a burden I am to you. You'll continue to suffer as long as you're with me, so I had to get away from you. Black ground. The shadows dance around. The ground is like a stage for a shadow picture. But I can't. You're the only happiness I have. And you can't get away from me because you can't betray yourself anymore. Yes, that's why I'll kill you, and then you'll be with me forever, and most of all, you won't have to suffer anymore, right? The shadow stretches. It surges forth like a wave, trying to consume me along with Tasaka. I react by instinct, pushing Tasaka away. The black tide sweeps over me. I don't even think about avoiding it myself. I was frightened. I thought Sakura wasn't Sakura for an instant. That knowledge wasn't wouldn't let me move my body. I know this. This is the darkness I was shattered with before. I'll go insane. I couldn't even bear it for a second back then. My mind will disappear before my body if it falls directly on me. My body shrivels. My warmth fades away. It's more painful and frightening than I thought, so my body struggles to break free, but I can't jump. First of all, there's no ground to kick off from. I will... Sword? I realize that I'm back in the yard. A vision of one with the purple hair. Oh, it's Ryder. Ryder, you. This is your order, Sakura. You told me to protect Emiya no matter what the circumstances. Ryder. It's Ryder that saved me from the black wave. Please do not move. You will faint if you try to stand up in your state. No, I can't even stand up. I'm on my knees and just breathing is enough to render me unconscious. I see, you're going to oppose me, Ryder. Then I'll take you in as well. I don't need any more servants since I've absorbed something that wasn't in the plan. But I'll specifically make you just like Saber. The shadows stand up. Maybe she's serious because Ryder's opposing her. The shadows came from Sakura cover the whole yard. The whole place is dyed black. Ryder doesn't even show signs of running away, but stares at these creeping shadows like a criminal awaiting execution. That's enough. You shouldn't do anything unnecessary, Sakura. You can't come back if you're taking any more. Ilya? Ilya, the shadow stopped his advance. What does that mean, Ilya Seville? I mean exactly what I said. Even if you could absorb Ryder, kill Shiro or disable Rin, it'd be meaningless. You're wasting your time, so why don't you stop throwing a tantrum? What's she up to? It looks over to Sakura. I'm the one you want, right? Then let's just go finish this. I'll go with you, so leave them alone. Are you serious? I only want your heart. Coming with me means you don't mind getting killed. I know, but I'm going to get killed either way. And resistance is useless. You're the strongest one for now. Ilya talks without emotion. It pisses me off. In my condition, I can't figure out what Ilya's trying to say. Are you trying to sacrifice yourself, Ilya Seville? Yes, that's my role. But the formal dress isn't here. If you want to open the gate as a successor, you have to go to my castle to get it. The Heavensfield? And you intended to sell things, right? Then there's no need to kill Shiro. You accepted it because you didn't want to kill anyone, but now you want to kill them? You're contradicting yourself, Sakura. The shadow retreats. Not only the shadow in the yard, but the mud on Tasaka fades away, as though it never existed. Alright, it will save me the trouble of finding it myself. I know what you're trying to do, but I'll fall for your smooth talk. A long carefully says, Sakura turns her defenses back to us and leaves as if she lost interest in us. Sakura, I scream for her to stop. Stop, Sakura. You gotta stop. Please don't show yourself again. Should you stand up in my way, I'll have to kill you. Bye, Sakura. Sakura leaves. I can't follow after her or you call out to her. Sakura's right. Oh, your role's already over. Dealing with this aftermath is my duty. I'll take Sakura so you can, rest now, Shiro. Eh? I can't save Ilya either. Goodbye, it was fun, Oni-chan. And I hear a sad farewell. Bye, Ilya. Everything melts away with that. My body stops trembling against the shadow. My guilt over thinking that Sakura was someone else disappears. I'm pissed. I was trembling miserably, unable to even take Sakura's hand. Not only that, I made Ilya the one who called me Oni-chan make a face like that. Idiot. I run. My whole body feels like the lead in my brain curls with cold nausea, but I follow after them. Do not pursue them. I will kill you if you take another step. A black servant blocks my way. Obviously, Saber gets in my way. Typical. He points a sword at me, overwhelming us without saying a word. Please get out of my way, Saber. I can't let those two leave like that. That is my line. I cannot let you follow them. And even if I do withdraw, what can you do? This is your final warning. Sakura will obtain the Holy Grail, one way or another. That is the only way for her to be released. Even if the result is her death, Master Sakura will be saved. If you wish to save her, then withdraw. Should you follow us in spite of that, I will take you ahead. Black Saber disappears. Sakura and Ilya are gone. They've vanished as if they've faded into the shadow. The spirit that kept me going till time disperses. My body drops to the ground like a puppet with the strings cut. I can't stay conscious as my vision fades. The image of Sakura drowning in the shadow sticks to my mind as if to impeach me. Oh, day change. Okay. Limited. Uh, wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah.